And hello, guys, and welcome to race number 7 of the season here at Iowa. And after a lot of ifs and ands, if we were ever going to come back here, making its debut last season being a bit of a wreck fest, though, we decided to come back for season 2. We amped down the cars. They put down an aerodynamic package to where they won't be as crazy racing, but at least they'll be able to pass each other and not, like, wreck all the dang time. So hopefully that will be the case, and we'll get some good green flag racing and at least get, some good green flag runs and maybe a caution or two. Who knows? But without further ado, here's your starting line for today's race. On the pole, Andres Baranskis, who's been on a roll as of late, also got her first win just last race, and now is on the pole for this race. Next to her will be Paul Barber. By the way, Andrej Baranskis is from Lithuania, another international driver winning in the NRSL. How about that? That's awesome. Next to Sheldon starting third, Nick Johnson fourth, Kyle Matthews will start in fifth, Brett Pritchard in sixth, Phil Thoreau seventh, RJ Bishop eighth, ninth is Ryan Acosta, and completing top 10 is Jeffrey Finguy. Stretch your starting lineup from 11th on back. These guys are in desperate mode for getting some good runs. Chris Dalton, as of late, has been doing not too shabby there in that 30 car. Matt Dixon, desperate for a good run there. He's dead last in points. On the final row, we have Chris Dodd and Paul Minnick. Paul Minnick's another driver that really needs a good run. I believe Paul Minnick is 40th in the points. And Matt Dixon, he's at least 2 races back, I believe, being dead last in points from 41st. So, not a really good start for that 48 team. He really needs to pick it up. But Baranskis, though, in a really good position right there. Willie Brock must be proud of her for what she's done. So far, just going to continue and try to go back-to-back this week here at Iowa. But we shall see pretty soon. And without further ado, let's go down trackside to get the commando. Fire them up here at Iowa Speedway.
Drivers, start your engines.
And there is the command. See all the drivers rolling on off. Baranskis, Barber, hopefully. She'll see a good one here as green flag is out. We're underway for 38 laps of racing. Completing the first lap is Andres Baranskis. She will lead the first lap of the race. And cars are in the wall. You can hear that scraping. One of them was James Pauls. They do keep it together, though. 3 wide into turn number 2. Now they settled there. Nick Johnson just lately got in the wall. Jessica Sheldon now trying to get that second position. Will shall do. And now look at Barber getting a run on the high line in the 6 car. Not giving up on that second place battle. All this, though, behind the 2 of Baranskis. Now Matthews trying to get a run on turn 2 to pass third place Paul Barber. Turn 3 is a really good spot for the high line there. However, Barber did not get a good run into that entry. And Matthews will get that third position. Our car's scraping the wall. One of them is Zachary Fitzwater, the 39, and now they're going to be 3 wide entering turn 1, nearly 4 wide at one point. Oh, they got to settle it out right here. Keith Fitzwater and Sam Curtis in contact. They keep it together, though. That's some short track racing right there. I'm still amazed, though, for 3 wide racing. They're keeping it all right for the most part. Fitzwater in the wall again. Oh, and the 44 just turned Fitzwater into Brian James. Oh, and one other car just got involved. The 55 there, P.J. Williams. Caution will wave, and Baranskis did not want to see that. Agent Navarro trying to get a run on Ryan Acosta at the line. Not going to happen. Close battle. Oh, actually, wait a minute. He did get him. Wow. Great move by Angel Navarro. Last second effort. And made it work. Navarro timed that move perfectly, and it worked. Ryan James went down pit road, and he is already out of here. That damage was just enough on the 65 to call it quits. Some guys in this pack are trying to settle out where they're supposed to be. It's like now they've settled it out. No one is coming down pit road at this time, so caution's out. Bronskis is the leader. Let's take a look what happened. Well, even though you did see what happened, you take a look there. Just Zorlin just goes into Zachary Fitzwater right there and just clips the 65 of Brian James, who just had nowhere to go but towards the wall. And that, I guess that impact really was just enough to retire him out of the race. That wasn't good. Keith Paxton gets a small piece as well as Chris Dodd. They'll be okay, though. Takes a little hit right there toward the wall, and then P.J. Williams comes over and hurts the back bumper a little bit more right there. Does the Ifrania Chevrolet. Keep in mind, too, is that car right there actually was almost the champion at one point when Luis Hernandez drove it. Right now, it has not been doing as strong as what Hernandez had done as Williams, so not going to start right there. Brian James continuing to struggle in this season. Not been well done at all for the Wegman Chevrolet. Hopefully, they'll do whatever they can next race to come back out on top, which will be open roads. So, caution's out for the first time tonight. Bronskis out in front. The pace car just gives us one lap to go. Brian James, the only retiree. Going to go back to green on lap 10 to 38. Andres Bronskis leader, Jessica Shelton second. Third, Kyle Matthews. Fourth, Paul Barber. Fifth, Dylan Thoreau. Sixth, Angel Navarro. Seventh, Brian Acosta. Eighth, Ramian Fisher. Ninth, Grayson Acevedo. Kalina, top 10 is Brett Pritchard. Top 20 is Wayne Carson, Benjamin Miles, Gene Sanford, Connor Meyer, Jeffrey Finguy, RJ Bishop, Cole Deaver, Nick Johnson, Austin Mongold, and John Art. Top 30 is Carson Gum, Chris Dalton, Johnny Gardner, Henry Sanford, Joshua Sequoia, Sam Curtis, Ace Rogers, Joshua Osborne, Kyle Keith, and Jonathan Dorland. Green flag is back underway here at Iowa. Shelton did not get to a good start, and the 2 is trying to run away. And now I think that's going to change because Jessica Shelton is now all over the back bumper of Andres Bronskis. Now Shelton in the corner of the 2 of Bronskis trying to make a move, couldn't do it. She's just sticking that back bumper, trying to find a way to get around. Now the 2 breaking away from the 20. Kyle Matthews in third there. And now a battle for fourth between Dylan Thoreau and Paul Barber. I think Barber's got a little bit of a tight car. He's just been stuck on the high line there. And cars are just passing him left and right. Now Dylan Thoreau is going to try to pass him the 62, and Angel Navarro will try to follow. Thoreau will get by, and now Navarro is going to try to do the same thing what the 62 did, and will do so. Looking through the back, even though you've been hearing wall scrapes and stuff, Fitzwater once again in the back of the field. 55, and the Zach Fleckinger must have hit the wall there. He's losing some spots. Jonathan Dorland, excuse me there, just hit the wall right there. Joshua Osborne under fire there. This is one thing about Iowa is turn 2 and turn 4 into turn 1. See a lot of people hitting the wall. Excuse me there. Like just now, Wayne Carson is in the wall in the 98. As long as you don't hit the wall and try to be in a 3-wide scenario, then you'll be alright. And new leader, Jessica Shelton, just got around Andres Bronskis there. Kyle Matthews still in that 3rd position, but Bronskis wants to take back the lead. Meanwhile, Ace Vado up to 8th, Richard to 9th, and Gene Sanford in the top 10. Connor Myers 11th right now. And some of those people in the top 10 in the starting spot are starting to slip, including Nick Johnson in the 52. How about we go on board with RJ Bishop at the line and show you this view of Iowa Speedway under the lights. See, there's just not a lot of room, but you can also put in some good racing. You can do 3 wide, as long as you don't race absolutely crazy. That's what these guys are doing. We're showing that right now. That's what it just looks like. Oh, very simple track, but also you got to make sure you prove your lines at the right time. Oh, and they're catching the Zachary Fitzwater. Oh, he's in turn 2, rather, but they are catching him, though. For a minute on the angle, I thought they were catching pretty fast, and now Zach Flickinger caught back up into the pack of, what is it here? With the right rest of the pack here, which is good. Now they're trying to get around some people. Like, here's John Art trying to get around Chris Collerton in the 30, trying to get a run. Just got enough on the inside to force his way in there, and now we'll get the pass. Nice move by John Art there. And now Ramey and Fisher continuing to struggle right there. It's that 18. There's another driver in the top 10 who's just been slipping in the back because of him hitting the wall. He's been having a really tight car. It's really affecting his performance. Johnson was also another one. However, the bleeding has stopped for now. And Fisher smacked the wall again, you see. He's just trying to avoid that wall, and it's just not been coming to his favor. About for the top 10 right there. That's Gene Sanford and Connor Meyer there. Meyer's going to try to get that pass, and he will do so. We got a slow car, and it's Baranskis. What happened to the 2 of Baranskis? Problems for the Lithuanian driver, and has surrendered the lead with a problem. I don't know what the problem is with the 2, but it is not coming to her favor. And now she'll come down pit road. I think she missed it earlier. It's just all going downhill for car number 2. Meanwhile, Shelton leads. There's a gap behind second place. Or behind the leader in second place there. And Paul Barber also got on the worst end of it. He was up inside the top 5, and now he's like really falling apart. Oh man, Grayson Acevedo stuck behind the 6 of Barber. Oh, and they nearly went 3 wide. He was wise to tuck back in line. That's your April winner right there, Grayson Acevedo. How about Wayne Carson trying to get into the top 10 there in the 98? Having a really nice run here at Iowa. We were in T-Mobile. We never had a short track race the entire season. Now he gets his first look at it. He's doing really good trying to get in that top 10. Trying to get around RJ Bishop right there in the 91. How about Bishop, though, man? In the Cup race, Island Rally, the dirt experience almost came back from behind, at least a 1.2 second gap, and came and won the race. Almost did it, but he had to pass William Duncan. He just didn't have enough time, and he almost did it, but give credit, that was a great attempt, though. Brett Pritchard has cracked the top 5 up inside the 4th position. Still, though, at least a nearly 2.5 second advantage, or at least 2.5 seconds behind Jessica Sheldon. And now Baranskis, here you see there, a lap down, as well as Zach Flickinger. I don't know how Flickinger's a lap down, but nonetheless he is, though. I'm amazed, though, also how we have not had a pit stop this entire race. That may change, though. Jessica Shelton, though, out in front. Now the 2 is having some trouble trying to get around car 39. We're still unsure what the problem was with the 2 that had to come down pit road. Now the 2 will finally get around Zachary Fitzwater. Well, there's Flickinger. I'm actually amazed that he is like, oh, problems for RJ Bishop in the 91. caution will wave, and this changes everything. That was something Jessica Shelton did not want to see, and now this changes everything. No one's coming down pit road, too. I'm very amazed. But trouble for RJ Bishop in the 91. He got sent around. I think he did not hit the wall from what it looks like, so he looks like he'll be all right. I'm amazed, though, once again. No one has came down pit road at this moment. Thought we had to worry about pit stops in this entire thing, but looks like we don't. Shelton's the leader. Let's go look what happened to RJ Bishop to bring our second caution for today's race. Well, I'm amazed this actually did bring out the caution, because normally 9 times out of 10 when this happens, this normally doesn't bring out the caution. But RJ Bishop hits the wall, goes 3 wide with Paul Barber and Nick Johnson. 91 gets sent around into the 52. And then the 6 and 52 are like banging and banging. Now the 91 actually saves it, as well as the 6 and the 52. 91, though, slides back up the track, goes into Ace Vado in the 81 McDowell Chevrolet. Now watch right here. Right here, the car's not really 90 degrees. Does hit the wall with the rear end and the right front. And then right there, I guess, is what's going to bring out the caution, because it is a 90-degree angle. I'm amazed, though, that that was what called a caution. They said it was a top. They said they had to throw it out, though, because right there, Ramian Fisher. Tough race, though, for RJ Bishop. Definitely not what he needed at all. However, we still got a race to finish out. Caution's out. Ronsk was not happy. Had to come down pit road and missed it. Had to come and get a lap down. But Jessica Shelton did not need that caution, because now second place Kyle Matthews can hunt her down. Let's get back to the green. Lights on top, the pace car out. We're only going to have 7. We're going to be at 7 laps to go. Or excuse me. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Right now, we're at 7 laps to go. That stripe, it will be 6 laps to go and go back to green. Not a great start here. No one is retired out of the race. However, Zach Flickinger and Andres Baranskis are still lapped down. Unfortunately, I think they're going to end up finishing the lap down, though. So, Jessica Shelton, Kyle Matthews, Andrew Navarro, Brett Pritchard, Phil Thoreau, Ryan Acosta, Connor Meyer, Jeffrey Fingai, Wayne Carson, Gene Sanford. That's your top 10. Keep an eye on that 25 car. It's been really strong tonight's race. Who knows? Navarro may sneak in a win. Green flag is out, and Jessica Shelton rockets out to a start. Wow! That 20 car knew when to go, and the 5 car was caught sleeping. Now Navarro all over the back bumper of the Hellman's Mayonnaise Chevrolet there. Now Matthews trying to break free from the 25 will do so, and now the 5's going to Hunton. Gene Sanford, the 9 there you just seen. Get around Wayne Carson. And now Carson Gum has cracked the top 10. Great run for Carson Gum in that 77 Coors Light Ford. Phil Thoreau under fire. Angel Navarro under fire. Navarro trying to get around that high line. Just worked off turn 1 and 2. Holy cow, Navarro with the run. He's going to hold on to 3rd without hitting the wall. What a run by the Zaxby Chevrolet. Held on for 3rd. Was anyone going to catch Jessica Shelton? Was a battle for position. Nope. Ryan Acosta was going to get Dylan Thoreau. Dylan Thoreau there couldn't do it. Kyle Matthews now has reeled in Jessica Shelton with 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go when we cross the stripe. Matthews trying to do whatever he can to hunt down the Mortal Kombat GameStop Toyota. 2 laps to go. That distance is getting slimmer and slimmer, but does Kyle Matthews have any opportunity to get Jessica Shelton? He is running out of time, and now Shelton is actually broken away a little bit from the 5. The 25 is now caught up to the 5 car. Slow car might be in the way. That's Zachary Fitzwater. He's really slow. I think he may have hit the wall. This white flag is now out. They are going to approach him. Matthews at the back bumper of the 20. Oh, and they're going to get by the 39 with no problem. The 5 gets trouble, and that may be all she wrote for Jessica Shelton. Coming to turn 3 and heading into turn number 4. Jessica Shelton started her season right. Ever since she moved to 20, she will now pick up her 2nd win of the season, winning in Iowa. Matthews was not too happy with Zachary Fitzwater holding him up. Screwing out Kyle Matthews. Jessica Shelton had that before in the Cup Series a couple seasons back. Well, it reversed for her, did not get held up, and now she is a winner tonight at Iowa. It was a much better race, keep in mind, too. It wasn't as wrecky. Still good. Oh, and whoa, what happened here? Whoa, what just happened over here? Zorland upside down and a stack up. What happened over here? We're trying to find out here. Oh, they really bunched up and they, oh. Wow, they had a really bad stack up effect. All right. Awesome. Let's see what happened. I don't know. What happened here? Oh, Fitzwater. Fitzwater jammed him up. Oh, these guys in the back all just piled on in. Zorland got sent over by the 10 of Joshua Sokoli there. Didn't even mention him at all, and he was finishing poorly. And wow, that 44 got sent over. RJ Bishop was stuck on the 48 there. Had to teleport to pit road. What a night. Oh my. Well, that's a way to end the race. I don't know what is, but all right. Jessica Shelton, though, like I mentioned from before, is victorious. Here's your top 10 rundown. Presented by Fox. Jessica Shelton ends up winning tonight's race. Kyle Matthews will end up 2nd. 3rd will be Angel Navarro. 4th, Brett Pritchard. 5th, Joe Thoreau. 6th, Ryan Acosta. 7th is Connor Meyer. Great run for the 051. 8th is Gene Sanford. 9th, Carson Gunn completing the top 10. Jeffrey Finguy. Didn't even talk about him at all and came away with a top 10 finish. Great run for the 12th team. And here's the rest of your finishing results here at Iowa. There you see some notables there. Wayne Carson ended up 12th there. Henry Sanford, the champion, 11th. John Art ended up 15th. Paul Barber, 14th. After all what happened to him. Nick Johnson survived at top 20. Kyle Keefe, didn't even talk about him, ended up 23rd. Joshua Osborne ended up 27th. Not a good day for that 27 car, although car 27 finished in position 27. Cole Deaver ended up 30th there. Jonathan Zorland flipped over, will end up 32nd. Bishop 33rd. Matt Dixon 35th. Fitzwater, Baronskis, and Flickinger all finished a lap down. Williams was the last car to finish on the lead lap at 37th. And Dodd had retired the race with a header issue. Did not see that. Brian James also was the other retiree, and that was it. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe right there, so I'll be hitting that subscribe button. I will see you guys later for the Cup race that I want. Till then, goodbye, everybody.